Here are some things to consider if you are entering the United States on a B1, B2 visitor's visa. 1, you are not allowed to work in the United States while you're on your B1, B2 visitor's visa. The officers at the border, they do have the right and they do have the ability to search your phones to see if there are any messages that even remotely link to you working in the United States. So if you have a text message even from 2 or 3 years ago saying that you were doing babysitting for a friend and you received money, that will get your visa canceled. If you obtained your B1, B2 visitor's visa by fraudulent methods, USCIS will have the ability to cancel your visa, and it will be extremely challenging to get that visa back. Fraudulent meaning if they determine that you paid a non-authorized agency or a non-authorized person for your visa will be canceled. Or if they determine that you lied on your visa application, for instance, if you said that you were married and you're really single, or you have a certain type of job and they verified that you did not have that job, that visa will get canceled. And this has been a new one that I've been seeing a lot lately over the last 2 years. It is prostitution or solicitation for prostitution. So if you were determined to have sold sex in exchange for money, or even if they find evidence in your phone saying that, you were flown out on a trip and the exchange for that trip and sex was money, then they will determine it to be prostitution and your visa will be canceled. And I have seen that whole label being used more and more loosely. So be careful what you have in your phone in terms of pictures and text messages, because USCIS can make a determination that you were involved in prostitution, which that may not be the case. Last but not least, it is your social media activity. If your social media activity does not add up or does not match up with what you put on your application, your visa will get canceled. Example, if you sent in your bank account showing that you have $1,000, but you are on social media flaunting thousands and thousands of dollars, that would be a red flag for USCIS. If you're showing illegal substances, or if you're showing firearms, your visa will get canceled. And yes, they do look at your social media. If you put on your application that you will be located or resided in Texas during your temporary stay, but then all of your social media activity shows that you flew into New York and that is where you was, that will be determined to be a misrepresentation. So your social media activity is something that USCIS monitors, and they will use that against you to make a determination if you are worthy in their eyes, maintain your US visa. So if you're unsure, make sure you look at the USCIS website or you seek the advice from an immigration attorney.